certain area.
Okay, is this a restricted area?
Yes, you need to leave.
Does it say no trespassing, or does it say authorized personnel only, sir?
Yes, it does.
Where does it say that?
Go.
Where does it say that? Where does it say that?
If you come back inside the restricted area, you will be arrested for being in here.
Hey guys. How are you guys doing today? I'm over in this beautiful area, beautiful day at this Frederick County Law Enforcement Center. There's a few sheriff's cars being parked, so I'm going to monitor to see how they treat our equipment, and we're going to participate in a First Amendment audit to see how they conductively respect my rights to film when it comes to their equipment and everything like that, and we're going to see how that goes. So gonna have some fun looking at this today. It's a beautiful day, beautiful weather, stuff looks really nice, and we're definitely encouraging everybody to exercise these rights and learn about them, so stay tuned. That's what we get into today. Looks like they're keeping some of the stuff neat and clean, and they're not putting trash everywhere, guys. Isn't that amazing? So far, Maryland hasn't been too bad. I actually heard a lot of negative stuff about Maryland. Like, heard that, you know, they were tyrants. There were a lot of tyrants over here, but I haven't seen that so far. Make sure that yeah, back looks clean. Look at that. Gonna take some pictures inside there as well. Oh, look at this. Somebody was on there working messaging on social media. Look at that. Lazy cop on the job. I got jokes, guys. Make sure I get all of that information here. VIN numbers. Yep. So that's good. that documented. Got that. I think that's so I'm documenting right now. Let's see, I think I can come in. Reach in.
You need to get off the property. You're in a secured area.
Okay, is this a restricted area?
Yes, you need to leave.
Does it say no trespassing, or does it say authorized personnel only, sir?
Yes, it does.
Where does it say that?
Go.
Where does it say that?
Get.
Where does it say that?
It says right on the sign.
Where? Because it didn't say that when I recorded it, so...
You need to go. Get.
Hey, don't be touching me, brother.
Leave.
Don't touch me. I want your supervisor. Who are you? I don't even know who you are.
I want you to leave.
I don't even know who you are, sir.
Get off the property.
I don't have to.
There's a sign right there.
I don't have to get off the property. I know my rights.
Go.
Don't touch me. Do not touch me. If you do, you're gonna have some consequential things happening to you.
Sign right there.
Where does it say no trespassing or authorized personnel only?
You're on our property. Leave.
Where does it say no trespassing or authorized? Where?
Right here.
It doesn't say that.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't say no trespassing. I don't have to. This is
Yes, you do.
this is a publicly funded building, sir.
No, it's a
I
secured area.
have a First Amendment right. I'm participating in a constitutionally protected activity. I don't have to go anywhere.
You don't have my permission to record.
I don't need your permission. I have a First Amendment right.
No, yes.
Are you aware of the Constitution? Are you a police officer?
You need to go.
You did not identify yourself. Who are
need
you?
to go.
What's your name?
You need to go.
What's your name, sir? Answer the question. What's your name?
Stop.
What's your name?
Stop where you are.
I don't have to stop.
I need you to step on the other side of the gate for me, okay?
Go.
I know. Well, I was actually trying to conductively talk to him, sir, and he.
Okay, let's step outside the gate.
Okay,
We're
well, hold
not
on.
supposed to be
Hold
inside
on.
this
Hold
gate.
on. I have a right to be here.
Not inside the restricted area.
It's
no.
not restricted. It doesn't
It is
say restricted area.
Okay, what can I help you with?
It doesn't say that. So I know that
Okay, what
that's
can I
not
help you
true.
with,
Okay.
sir?
Well, I'm right now. I don't need any help. What I want to do is peacefully exercise my rights and record the area.
For what purpose?
Because I'm gathering content as an independent journalist.
Okay. Well, our first sergeant will be down in a minute. He'll have a discussion with you about it.
Yeah,
But
he
at
can,
this
but I
time-
know I have the right to be
Okay, but
there.
at this time, you're not going to go into the head.
I'm not going to go in?
No, you're not going to.
Are you sure? Because I already did go in. So
Okay, yeah, and that's why I'm out here talking to you, because you're.
so why can't I go in?
Because that's an area that you're not allowed to go in. That's why. It's
It does not say no trespassing
Okay.
or restricted
well,
area.
I'm explaining to you right
So-
now, though.
So what's going to happen if I go back in?
You're not going to go back in.
What's going to happen if I do?
You're not going to. I'm telling you, you're not going to.
Why won't I?
Because I'm not going to allow that to happen.
So what is going to happen? You're not answering the question. Am I going to
You
be?
try and force yourself past me? Is that
Am
what
I?
you're telling
No,
me?
I'm not going to do that.
Okay, well,
Look. I'm not
telling you
here.
You're not going in, so we don't
Well,
have to have
but
that
you're
discussion.
so you're violating my rights
In what way?
because you're not letting me film.
Because you're not being allowed to.
I know
enter
what
any
you're
part of
doing.
the
This
building
game
that
is
you'd
not
like
going to
to?
work. This game's not going
So
to
do you
work,
think
buddy.
that you should have any access to any part of the building that you want as well?
Well, absolutely, because I
Okay, well,
pay
that's
for the
incorrect.
tax
That's
funds
incorrect.
actually, and
There's
you
restricted
actually.
areas of the building
What's
you're
your
not
name
allowed
and
to
badge
enter.
number, sir?
Corporal Conklin, 5549.
Okay, good.
So what prompted this today?
I have a right to be inside.
Okay, I know, but what
So
problem-
why are you violating my rights, sir?
I'm
Franklin,
telling
why are
you're
you?
not entering the restricted area of the
It's
park.
not restricted. It doesn't
It
say
is,
it
though.
is a restricted area.
But
Stop
I'm
playing
explaining
that.
to you that
Stop
it is.
playing that. It's not restricted.
Stop playing what?
You're saying that it's a restricted area. It's not a restricted area. I
Okay.
just confirmed that over there looking at the signs.
Okay, well, I'm telling
So
you
why-
you're not entering that part of the parking lot.
Okay,
because
and
that's
if I
where
do, what's going to
our
happen?
maintenance area is.
If I do, what is going to happen?
I'm explaining to you it's not going to happen.
Okay. Are you sure about that? Why are you doing this, man? I'm just trying to like literally gather content for my story, man. And you're
What
now you're the story.
I'm asking you what your purpose is.
I don't
You're not
have to
telling
answer
me.
any questions, sir.
Okay.
I'm an independent journalist. I told you that.
Okay.
You know, I'm not like cussing you out or anything like
No,
that. But
I
what I don't like is
I never
people
accused you of
trying
that.
to violate my rights, my constitutional rights that I have in America. People telling me that I can't film when I can film, which is incorrect. And you know that.
I didn't tell you one time that you couldn't film.
Exactly. So why are you infringing
So why
on
are
me
you
now?
trying to tell
Why are
me that I'm
you
telling
why are
you
you
you can't
infringing
film?
on me now and not letting
I'm not
me
infringing on anything.
and you're not letting me
You're not allowed
record the
into this part of
vehicles
the
as a civilian?
facility.
As a civilian, sir, you're not letting me record the vehicles.
You can record any vehicles you want. You're just not entering the facility in parts that you're not allowed to enter.
And that's a violation.
Okay, so you
because-
think that any part of this building you should be allowed to enter?
As long as it doesn't say restricted area or it says authorized personnel only. There's no signs or postages that say that. So right now you're violating my rights. And I could document that to the State Department as well for what you
Go
just
right
what
ahead,
you're
buddy.
doing. So what's going to happen if I go in? What are you going to do?
I've already told you that you're not going to.
Well, I mean, you can say that, but if I go in, what's going to happen?
Would you like to see the sign and show you?
It does not say no trespassing or authorized personnel only.
Well, would you like to sign it front desk and see if they'll let you go back there?
Well, that's what I have an issue with because that's a violation of the rights that I have, sir. Because, you know, as a civilian, I have a right to see how you guys are treating the vehicles that we have, and I have a right to record that. I don't have to sign in at the front. That's just my honest thing that I know.
So you think there should be no security whatsoever?
I didn't say there
Something
shouldn't
like
be
this?
security,
So we should
but
be allowed to
you-
let anyone in
Look,
without any kind of
yeah, you're going to play that game.
determination of who they are? We should let them into any part of the building?
Does it look like I'm committing a crime by
I never
walking in with a
accused you of
camera?
committing a crime.
So why are you trying to
But-
stop me from
but
walking in?
You can see clearly the sign says that you need to check in before you can enter. certain
But does
areas
it?
of
But what does the law say? The law states that unless there's postages that say no trespassing, I have a right, and it doesn't say authorized personnel. If it said that, then I couldn't obviously go inside, but I can. And you're just choosing to be some type of tough dude and try to stop me just because you feel like you want to. But I mean, if I find an opening and I go in, I have a right to do it. So I mean, and then you guys got like 3 other officers here just because I have a camera. What's the point of that?
What's the point of doing this, sir?
I don't really have to answer. It's just because I feel like I have
told you,
a
it's
right.
clearly posted that any visitor.
I'm gathering
which you are
content for a
visitor-
story.
Okay.
You know what I'm
content for
saying?
What kind of story? Are you a reporter, sir?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. So, what exactly is your purpose here today, then?
I don't have to answer any questions. I just told you I'm here gathering content with a story. At least I gave you that answer.
Okay. Well, you're on
But
private
I have
property, sir.
this isn't private property.
Yes, it
This is
is.
public. This is all public. Are you really going to tell me that this is a
Yes.
private
This
we
is the
pay
sheriff's-
for the taxes for
Yes, sir.
for this
Your taxes
department.
do pay for this
We pay for
department.
that shirt, we
You
pay
do.
for the
You pay
cars.
for
So
everything,
don't tell
sir.
me that this is private.
Okay.
It's
but
not
you see,
private.
this is a secure environment. It's clearly fenced in, and it has access
Right.
gates. It can only
But what
be
does it
accessed
say
by
though?
people
Does it
with-
say authorized personnel
It says
only or
all
no
visitors
trespassing?
must have a pass card and must sign in at the front desk.
So your
You
issue
see
is
that,
with the
correct?
But that's not a law though.
But
Is
do
that a
you see that,
policy?
sir?
Is that a policy or is that a law?
That is the policy.
Okay,
sir.
so it's not a law.
Okay,
so
but you're still trespassing because you clearly
No, I'm not.
see that this is posted.
trespassing is unlawfully remaining into a premises
No, you entered
conductively
a premise that
in the
was
state of
clearly secured,
Maryland
sir.
under section 402.
Okay.
It states that unless I'm there unlawfully, whether it be loitering or doing something that's unlawful or remaining in a privately owned area, then I'm trespassing. But you can't play that game with me. It's not trespassing.
I'm not playing a game, sir.
It's not. It's not trespassing, and you know that.
Okay, well,
you,
but like I said,
did
you're-
you?
you're not
you
paying
swore.
attention
You
to
swore
the
to the
policy, sir.
Constitution. You know that, right? You
Sir,
did.
Are you paying attention to the signage that's posted around
I know
this
what the
property?
signage says, but I know
Okay.
the law says different.
So you're entering a secure facility where it says that you must have a pass card in order to be on this facility's property, correct?
The law says
Correct? Is that what that signage
That's
says?
what it says, but it's
Okay.
a policy.
Did you
so
check in with
does
the
the
front
policy override the constitutional rights and the laws?
Did you check in with the front desk, sir?
I didn't
I'm
have
asking,
to do that.
I'm asking you that question.
I don't have
Did you check in
to.
with the front desk?
I don't have to check in at the front
Well, you
desk.
do if you're going to be on this property, sir.
No, I don't.
Yes, sir, you do.
No, I don't.
You do.
Because I own it too. We all own it. So
The taxpayers do pay for this property.
exactly.
So, it's
So
still a secure facility.
you already documented that. So if you guys want
Still
to,
on the grass of these customers.
yeah. If somebody's coming in this way, I'll step here. But I don't. You
I don't
know,
understand why you're filming people going in and out of the sheriff's office and the state police.
why is that a problem? Just because I'm filming?
Well, because there are people that could be being transported in here that are part of investigations that maybe are not public knowledge.
Not public knowledge. That's
Meaning
what
that
it is.
someone's under investigation for something. They're not convicted of a crime yet, sir.
Okay.
So by you filming them,
Are you aware that there's no expectation of privacy in publicly accessible areas, sir?
yes, sir, I am.
Okay, then. So what I'm doing is not against the law.
Okay. And nobody said you're breaking the law. We're just trying to figure out why you're here doing what you're doing.
Well, do I have to answer those questions on why?
Well, sir, it's just suspicious in nature.
Why is it suspicious?
Because most people, most
okay,
normal people.
so what's the penal code for suspicion in Maryland?
Sir, we're not going down that road, okay?
Okay, then. So
Like I said, you're a
I think you
suspicious
guys
person,
can get
you're
back to
acting
what you're doing
suspiciously.
for work. You can get back to whatever you're doing. And I'm going to wishfully and rightfully ask as a
Okay.
request, requesting that I would participate in my freedom and my rights.
Okay.
So
And we just
if you guys
ask that
infringe
don't
on that,
come
then
onto the property,
that
so
can be an
going
issue
through
too if you guys
our
infringe
proper
on my
procedures
rights.
to enter our property.
You can stay here on the grass, but at the end of the day, you can't go back into the secure lot.
What's going to happen if I go inside?
Well,
Because you guys seem to can't answer that question because
Given the answer that you're not allowed to go past this gate at this point.
So what?
So you're not allowed.
So is that a penal code though? Am I going to be charged?
You enter past the gate.
Am I going to be
You've
charged?
been explained when it's been explained to you numerous times now. You're not allowed to pass through that point.
I am
Without
allowed
going
to.
Up, without going. We're telling you
The
that you're
law,
not.
yeah, but are you? That's not the law though, Conklin. That's not the law.
I think you're going to stay here on the grass. We're going to leave you here on the grass.
Just
Have a
don't
good
interfere
day.
with vehicles
Don't
coming in and out of the
interrupt
building, sir.
I'm not. So if I walk in, what's going to happen?
Area.
What's going to happen? So you're not going to answer the question? That's funny. These guys right here, Mr. Tyrant's over here. So why can't I walk over here? You still haven't told me the law that is there a threat of arrest? Is that what you're saying? Just unbelievable people, man. Look at that. Look at this. Just telling me I can't walk in. Like that's crazy, man. Look at this guy right here. They're just standing over there waiting, thinking that they can charge me with something just because I'm recording, man. That's crazy. Hey, sir, Mr. Conklin. I want to request a supervisor. Hey, I want to request a supervisor. You're not? Okay. So what's going to happen if I walk in? All right, I'm walking in. I'm right here. I'm right here, buddy. Exactly. 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 Violating my rights, man. Not cool at all.
Secure area, you are not allowed inside of that gate. You need to check in with the front office.
That's not true. I know my First Amendment, sir. That's not true. It's a policy. It's not a law. It's a policy. Don't give me that. Oh, now here they go. You can't arrest me if I didn't break any laws. You know that.
Step back outside gate, sir.
No. This is America. This is not China or Korea. I just want to participate in my First Amendment. That's it. Freely and rightfully. And I'm not blocking anybody either.
But you're also inside of a secure environment, sir.
Don't touch me, please.
Our policy
Don't
is
touch
you
me.
must check in with the
Why
front
are
desk.
you gonna say why not touch you? I just walked over here to
Don't
find out
touch
why
me,
you were
please.
in on our property.
Please do not touch me.
I'm not touching you. Let's
We're
walk
giving
down
you
here
an
real
access
quick.
to leave, sir.
This is my First Amendment right. Why are you guys
First
violating
Amendment
that?
right is
First
freedom of
Amendment right to be-
speech.
And
Not to
freedom
go
of
wherever
press
you
and
want.
freedom of assembly.
Go out here real quick. The press ain't allowed
There's
back
no
here.
assembly here, sir.
This is a publicly funded building. Wait, what? Like, did you guys forget about that?
Have you not read the signs that posted? saying
Yeah, but
you can't
it's a
come back
policy,
here?
though. It's not a
No,
law,
it's not.
though.
Walk out
It's
here
a
real quick.
policy.
I don't understand what.
I don't want you touching me, so
not
I'm
gonna
taking a
touch you. I'm
step
trying
back.
not to get stung.
But I'm just trying to get you guys, like, to understand. This is not. I have a right to do this.
If you want to stand over in the grass, we told you you're more than help yourself, knock yourself out all day. But as far as going inside of this gate, it tells you that all visitors must have
So
a
let me
pass
ask you
card.
this question.
Yeah, but that's a policy.
Well, let me
Again,
ask
that's
you
not
this
a law.
question.
That's,
What are you doing here, basically?
well, as a civilian, I'm investigating to see what my tax dollars are going into. If you guys are treating the vehicles right, you know, if you guys are treating that right, I really don't have to answer questions. But I'm a professional type of guy. You know, I believe this is the right way of doing it, and not doing it the other way, where you know you cuss people out or whatever. That's what I don't.
Okay.
I believe in doing it, but everybody educationally needs to understand and remember these rights that we uphold. And you guys swore to the Constitution, didn't you, Lieutenant Holler?
Yeah.
Okay, so I understand, you know, you got to have a little bit of guidance or whatever. You might have some people that drive other cars or whatever, but you can't violate anyone that wants to walk in and investigate as civilians to record.
Well, sir, there's an avenue for you to do that. You can send a request to the sheriff's office, and we can give you whatever.
But I shouldn't have to do that if you guys know I have a
What do you mean,
right.
sir? You shouldn't have to do that.
I
Everyone
I shouldn't have to
Do you have
submit any
Do you have a
information.
right to go down to the Pentagon and walk around and do whatever you want?
That's totally different.
Why?
is it?
It's a secure
That's
facility.
totally
It's still
different.
funded
It's a
by the-
secure
If it says no
Your
trespassing,
taxes pay
but
that, don't
but
it?
you guys didn't put any postages that say no trespassing, and it doesn't say authorized personnel only.
You got a pass card?
No, I don't.
Then you can't.
I'm
go
an
in.
independent journalist.
You can't.
For what?
I
for
can
what
go
news
in there.
station, sir? Or for what reporting agency?
Just for myself, I'm private. I'm not going to disclose that at the moment. For the
But you said you're a
for the video, I
You
can't
said you're a
disclose it.
professional, sir.
I'm
So
independent.
A professional person who's doing an investigation would identify themselves in a normal situation.
Not if I'm conducting my freedom to do it. I don't have to
You
necessarily.
just keep circumventing our questions. You don't want to answer anything to us, but yet you want us to answer your questions.
Well, like I said before, I mean, what I'm doing here, it's not breaking any laws, though. You guys can't arrest me for what I'm doing.
Nobody
right
said you
now.
were under arrest. We
Okay,
just told you that this is
So
a
why are you
secure
trying to
area,
block me,
and
though?
you can't
Why are
go
you trying
outside
to
of
block
that
me,
secure
though?
area.
Why are you trying to put barricaded fencing around your police cars that we pay for?
Because there are people out there in the world that would like to do damage to those vehicles.
Okay,
Or
but
possibly
unless
sabotage
you've seen me
those.
do damage,
I
then
didn't say that you did. I
Okay,
said that's
then.
the reason this is a secure
so I should
facility.
be able to walk in. Now that you know what I'm doing, you should let me freely do
You
that.
still haven't told me who you work for or what your purpose is, sir.
So I just told you I'm
If you
independent.
want to go up here to the front desk, we'll get you a pass card. You explain why you're here. I'll personally escort you around the
I'm
property.
independent. I already answered your questions. Most people
Like I said,
don't
we have
have.
a policy. You see the policy, sir.
Okay, but it's not a law.
It's not a law, but our policy is stated clearly there for you to see. And if you follow that policy, and most places when you do an investigation, ask that you come forward and contact someone there so that you can get the proper information. Is that correct?
Well,
you
maybe
say
if you
next
guys respect me, walk and take pictures.
Well, sir, like I
then
said, if you're willing to go up here and get a pass card, I will escort you around the property to
that's
do what you want to do.
that's still infringing on what,
How's that
because
infringing?
rightfully I should be able to just walk in and take pictures and record. That's what I should be able to do.
Like I
Why
said,
would I have to go through a
we're not
process and do that?
Because
And
we clearly have it stated that all visitors, and you are a visitor, sir.
all right,
Because you are not employed here at this building, correct?
I don't have to be.
It says.
And you guys
all
have to. You
employees
guys are
and
public
visitors
servants
must wear
too.
identification badges, sir. Is that not clearly posted there?
It's posted, but it's not a law though.
Okay, it's
And
not.
policies and laws
But
are
it
different.
says
You
it's
do
not
understand
property.
that,
That's
right?
what our regulations
Policies
are,
and
sir.
laws are different.
Well, like I said, sir.
So there could be
if you want-
consequentials.
If you want to go through our policy and get a card from up here at the front desk saying that you're a visitor, identify yourself.
But out
with
of my
visitor
rights, I
badge,
don't want to go
then
through any
I'll clearly
process or
escort you
policies.
around
I don't
the
want to
property.
do that. I just want to record. That's all I want to do.
Okay, like I said, sir, you're more than free to do that from the grass area. Don't interfere with any of the vehicles coming
I'm not
in and out.
interfering with vehicles though, so I got that documented. So even if I walk back in, if I'm not interfering, then you can't arrest me for anything.
Like
Okay?
I said, sir, we have a policy, and I'm asking you that if you want to see the inside of the
I hear that
facility-
you're asking me, and thank you for not, being hostile like the other guys. There were some other guys
I'm
being
not being
hostile. That's
hostile,
why
sir.
I was, raising my voice a little bit
Okay.
because some of them were being hostile towards
Well,
me.
I'm just
So-
trying to figure out why you're here and what you're after, sir.
I already told you. I'm
No,
just
you
gathering
told me.
content for a story, man.
You
And
say
now you guys are
content, but you're not telling
you
me
guys
what
are
kind of
becoming the
content.
story now. You're just trying to tell me that I can't come in and you want me to go through this process. I shouldn't have to do that. That's what you're not getting. We have a First Amendment,
And
freedom
you're not
of
getting
press.
That we have a policy for security of the officers that work
Right,
here.
that's for cars
That this
though.
is-
That's for cars.
No,
And
it's
that's for
also to
other
keep people
people.
out too, sir.
That can be used for cars, but that's a policy, man. It's
Okay.
not a law.
Like I said, all our visitors are required to have an identification card
Yeah.
on their person. stating
See, and
that
I'm
they're a
not
visitor.
right now I'm documenting that I'm not infringing, so if you guys try to put that on there, that's not going to work in the court of law.
Nobody said that you're being charged with anything, sir.
Okay then. So, are we done?
I believe we're finished.
All right. You guys are dismissed.
No, I'm not dismissed. I don't work for you, sir.
You do. You're a public servant.
You're right, but I don't work.
You work
specifically
for the
you.
public.
I do. Do you
You
have
work
a
for the
need for my
public.
services?
That includes me.
Do you have a need for my services?
No,
sir?
no.
Okay, then we're finished.
Okay, so you're
You can-
dismissed.
If you want to stand over there, sir, you're quite welcome to stand. over
I
there in
can
the
stand
grass.
wherever I want to, sir.
Okay.
I don't
Don't
have to
interfere
stand.
with the.
I'm not
action of the
interfering
gate or
with anything. I'm not
it's
doing
actually
that.
a safety thing for you to be standing here.
Not really.
If there's a vehicle
This
coming
is
in
a
and out,
sidewalk.
sir.
This is a
It's not a
pavement.
sidewalk. This is
It's
the
a
curb.
pavement, though. It's a pavement. So
This would be considered an island, sir. Technically, in traffic terms, this would be considered.
This is kind of funny, but
It
I
is.
have the right to come inside. You're just trying to block me, I guess, for your balls or whatever.
No,
but
sir. I'm free to stand here just like you are.
I
correct?
am too. Yeah.
Well, then I'm free to stand here.
Okay then. So
right,
you want to
then.
stand here all day and you want to keep me from participating in my
I'm
rights?
not keeping you from anything, sir.
You
I'm
are,
merely
because you know
standing still.
how you're manipulating
How
that.
am I manipulating that?
Because
am
if
free
I
to
if
stand
I
here?
ended up coming past
Am I
you
free
or
to
trying to
stand here,
walk
sir?
past you, it could be assault. That could be the case.
If you would initiate that contact,
And I
that
wouldn't
could
do
be.
that. No, I wouldn't.
Okay, and I appreciate that.
I just want people to respect that. I just want people to respect.
So I think you and I have garnered that, have we not?
Yeah, but
Okay.
well,
so then
well
why
you're
do we
not.
need
But
to
you're
continue-
still
why do we need to keep
you're
videoing?
still violating
I'm
by
not violating
standing.
anything,
You're
sir.
blocking my direction of walk. That's
you're
what
not
you're doing.
walking. You're standing. You were standing there. I was standing.
Yeah,
here
but you're standing in
during
my
our
way for a reason.
conversation.
Why are you standing here?
Because I can, just like you can stand there, sir.
But why? Why would you do it? So that I can't come in? So
No,
that I
sir.
can't record?
I'm merely standing in my ground, just like you're standing yours. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. We can agree on that, right?
Right.
Alrighty then.
So how long are you going to stand here?
I don't know. Until I feel like moving, probably.
Can I get your name and badge number as well, Sludkey? Is that...
You got my name right, thank you.
Oh, cool. So I pronounced it right.
You did.
Slogkey, and what's the badge number?
We don't have badge numbers.
Okay. All
We have
right.
ID numbers. So.
You seem like you don't seem like a bad guy like some of these other guys, but this kind of is a level of tyranny right here, okay? You got to respect the citizens' rights. You got to do that.
And we try to do that, sir. Like I said, when
You're
a
not
citizen-
trying
when
now.
a citizen makes a request,
When I just explained to you what I was doing here, and you're still not letting me walk past. That's the weird thing. I just
like I
told
said,
you
I'm
I
free
might
to
have been
stand here,
done by
you're
now.
free to
I might
stand
have been
here.
done by recording by now, but you want to.
Well, you had ample opportunity to. You've been inside the gate twice, to my knowledge, as the other officers told me.
Yeah.
So I would think that you would have completed whatever.
I
you were trying
didn't,
to
because
do.
you guys stopped me here. I was going to record the areas here. And I'm documenting this on camera as well for law, that I was going to record these vehicles, and right now you're impeding on my civil rights. You're impeding on
How is that, sir?
You're infringing it because you're blocking my path of walk.
I'm not blocking anything.
Because
I'm allowed to stand here just like you are, sir.
You're standing here for a reason, though.
Because I'm having a conversation with you.
So if I walk over there in between that area, are you going to walk over there too? Is that what you're going to do?
I'm free to walk wherever I want to walk.
I am too. I would have been gone by now.
I don't understand why you're still here, sir. I think you're trying to antagonize something.
I'm not.
Seems to me.
I'm not trying to antagonize anybody.
I am going to ask you to remain here now and not go that direction just because one of our unmarked vehicles came in here with an undercover officer, and I don't want his face made public for his safety.
Now, he's a public servant, though.
I understand.
You know that,
but
right?
At this point, like I said, I can't allow you to go forward.
All right. So in talking with the state's attorney's office, here's the answer for you.
Okay, what's the
With
answer?
this being a restricted area,
It doesn't say that,
I
sir.
understand, but I'm telling you that it is because we store evidence back here and other things that is not for the public eye to see. Because this is a restricted area, we are going to ask you to step outside the restricted area. If you want to stand on that grass, have at it.
Okay.
But inside this restricted area, you cannot be here, and if you continue to stay inside the restricted area, we will escort you out and trespass you from the restricted area. If you come back inside the restricted area, you will be arrested for being in here in this.
Okay, so
trespassing
you're
area.
saying I will be under arrest?
If you stay in this restricted
Sorry,
area.
what's your name? Sergeant
Britt. Yep,
Okay,
right
so
there.
that's a full violation of my rights, and I'm probably going to be following. I'm going to be following through with this.
Okay.
Because now you opened up
I'm going
something
to give you right now a
suitably.
lawful order to step out of the restricted area that you're
Okay,
in right now.
and if I don't step out, I will be under arrest.
Yeah,
Is
and
that?
that's the last thing I want to do. The last thing I want to do.
That's a
is-
violation of my rights, but I'm only doing that because you told me there's threat of arrest.
And I
But
appreciate you
but
doing
that's a violation of my rights, so I'm going to be following through with legal action for that.
Okay. I appreciate you stepping back behind the outside the restricted area.
No,
You
no,
can stay there all day
I
if
don't
you'd like.
respect that. I don't respect it. Have a great day, guys.
Cooperating with me.
You have a
as
great
long as
day,
you stay
too.
outside the
I don't
restricted
respect
area.
that at all. Don't respect it at all. Yeah, that's okay. So that's a little bit of a strike down for Maryland right now. Yep, that's a strike down for what they just did right now. So if you guys like that video, like, share, and subscribe. I'm very disappointed with the Maryland State Police, as well as the Frederick Sheriff's Department. Yeah, that's what it is. Frederick Sheriff's Department. I'm very disappointed in them. And I'm going to give them a fail for what they just did and what just occurred. So you can see I kept walking in too, and they knew they couldn't arrest me, so they just chose to escalate it and try to say that they could arrest me for trespassing, which is not true. But at the moment, I can't actually. Let's see here. Yep, this is it right here. Frederick County Law Enforcement. So I'm going to leave some information in the description for everybody who has a problem with what just happened. I definitely am going to follow through with some things, and I'm going to make complaints based off of what happened. Probably going to follow through with other things too for what I just witnessed and how they violated my rights. So we definitely need to take a trip around Maryland and teach these people a lesson. All right, guys. Much love to you, and peace out.